another beautiful day in GTA Online, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what that means. I mean, clearly it means the game hates me and it's gonna start bloody raining as soon as I start recording.
3 hours later.
No, it doesn't. The game loves me. What it does mean is we have another top 5 video for your faces here today, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be the top 5 ways I make money in GTA 5 Online. Now, keep in mind, this could be different for everyone. Everyone has different ways of making money in this game. Some people love the true grind, which is what I did in the beginning, I'm not gonna lie. But obviously, as you make a little bit more money, you start relaxing the way you make money a little bit more. And in all honesty, I'm just telling you how I make my money in GTA Online, because people always say, how do you make your money? I started off as a level 1 literally like 2 months ago, and now here we are at, what, 47 million? So, how do we make money? Let's go over it. Starting off at number 5. So at the number 5 spot, I have the Headhunter. So if you don't know what the Headhunter missions are, you go ahead. This is why I also, if you saw yesterday's video, my top 5 investments, I said the CEO office. I absolutely love that thing. But once you start your organization, become CEO, you can just go on down here, CEO services, VIP work, and the Headhunter. The Headhunter missions, ladies and gentlemen, literally take like 4 minutes to complete, and you get paid 40k every 10 minutes. It's an absolute win-win. So let's see how long this is gonna take. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, but let's see how long it's gonna take. All right, so let's turn my mini-map back on. I forgot that I had that turned on, but let's go ahead and do it. And I would recommend you do it either in a Buzzard, you can do it in a Presser Mark II, you can do it in this vehicle that I'm using right here, the Sparrow, but it's super, super simple. You can see this guy, I know where they're going to be because I do this mission so often. But he's actually going to be hiding right behind the tree. Right there. You see there's a tree, a little palm tree. I'm going to shoot this guy anyway. But it's actually the guy behind the palm tree right there. Let's just take him out. Done. Move on to the next one. All right, we're here on the next target. I already know where they're going to be. I do these missions so bloody often. Let's go ahead and shoot that. Come on. Get in my line of sight. That should have done it. Did that do it? Sure bloody did. All right, move on to the next one. So we've hit the car. The thing is, the only downside to doing it in this vehicle is the fact that it is made of like cardboard. So it's probably not the best vehicle. If you're quick with it, you'll be fine. But it is made of like paper. That should have killed him. Surprised it didn't, to be honest with you. But let's just go ahead and take another shot at him. Come on, buddy. Get out. You know you want to get out. He's out. Now he's dead. All right, now we move on to the next one. All right, we're here at the next culprit. Our next victim, I should say. Just going to spam these rockets. And that's it. Done. So as you can see, that is 21,000. Typically, I did say 40,000 a minute ago. They have events like every week, obviously, weekly updates. And a lot of the time, the VIP assassination missions are double money. So keep your eye out for that. But even at 21k in 4 minutes, that's pretty impressive. So what I typically do to do those missions is I'll like source cargo, for example, and I'll go ahead and I'll grab the cargo. I'll bring it back to my warehouse. And then obviously there's like a 3-minute cooldown for the warehouse mission. So then during that 3-minute cooldown, I'll go ahead, do an assassination mission, and then just keep doing that over and over and over again. You will make bank. Next up at number 4, you can see it. We all knew it was coming. It is the bunker. That's right, in number 4, it is my bunker. I absolutely love this business. It's a passive business, realistically. You just resupply it every now and then, and it'll fill up the warehouse until it's full, and then you just sell it. And I'll throw up a video on screen right here. As you can see, this is me selling it, a full bunker in a sorry, not a solo lobby, in a public lobby. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure we got 1.6 million for this. And you guys know, I'm all about the fastest, easiest ways to make money in this game. I want them to be easy. You won't find anything in my top 5. And again, this is my personal top 5. Everyone is going to have different ways that they make money. But this is my personal top 5. I like the fastest, easiest way. And this business, being almost a passive business, is definitely in my top 5. That's why I have it in number 4. And also, if you're somebody who likes the grind, Every 48 minutes, you can take this thing to an ammunition and you'll get 50K. And if it's your first time doing it, you'll get 100K. So all in all, this is a great business to have. I'll show you the location of mine because I do think it's important. You can see that this is my location. The other one, the Shumash, I believe is over here, is a really good one. But the reason I think this is the best location is because when you do cell missions, you literally just get onto the freeway, highway, motorway, whatever it's called right here, drive down here, and the cell missions is usually like right here or right here. So it's like super quick. And if you're in a public lobby, which is what I tend to do, I have a video on it if you want to go check that out on my channel. I'll put it in the description actually. Just selling a full bunker in a public lobby. It makes decent money. It's passive. It's fast. It's easy. I love it. That's why it's number 4. All right, and in my number 3 slot, we have the Nightclub, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure this is in most people's top 5 businesses, mainly because for me, you can see the wall safe right there. It is full. You get 50K. If you have full popularity in your nightclub, you get 50K every 48 minutes. You can literally just every hour come in here, grab 50K, or you can leave it until it's full. This is an incredible passive business to have. And I should also mention the reason I have so much money, you can see inside here, I have the basic club. I haven't got any decorations. I haven't got any of the cool lights. I probably will upgrade it here eventually now that I have a lot more money, but I didn't waste money early on these things. I would rather take that money and invest it in resupplying my bunkers and things like that. So that's why I have so much money, because I don't waste it. But also, like I say, wall safe. So let's go ahead and grab my 250K out of the safe right here. And you're probably thinking your popularity is low. And again, I'm going to be honest with you. I make so much money doing like my number 2 business and number 1 business that I really don't need to do this anymore. And when you see a lot of YouTubers that we all have videos, right? We post videos how to make $1 million in like an hour, or the best ways to make money and things like that. They are good, credible ways to make money. But realistically, most people, especially YouTubers or even people like you that are watching, only do the same thing to make money. So let's go ahead. We've grabbed our 250K and I'm going to give you a little trick right here. Obviously, a good way to make money. Let's go ahead and take a little seat right here. Obviously, you can also fill up your warehouse in this business and just sell it. It's another passive business that works off of your motorcycle club, your bunker, off all your businesses. So let's take a little look here and see what it says. So you can see for me, and keep in mind, guys, I've only been on this for 2 months. We started off as a level 1 like 2 months ago. So the majority of my earnings have came from nightclub earnings, which means what? Literally my wall safe. So that's almost 8 million just from the wall safe. And warehouse earnings is only from 1.5 million, let's say. And that's only because I've only done 1 sell mission. But you can see I have all these guys that are supporting the sporting goods, the South American imports, pharmaceutical, all of that good stuff. And if you go to sell goods, you can see right now I can sell this if I wanted to for 1.2 million. If I did it in a public lobby, it'd be a little bit more. But in all honesty, like I say, the way this video is about how I make money, and this honestly, it just takes time, and I just don't do it. I just don't do it. So I just basically take the money from the safe from this business. But in all honesty, if you have a bit more time than I do and you want to like grind out a little bit more, obviously go ahead and sell the goods here. It's definitely a great passive business. But a little tip that I should mention that I can help you guys out with. You're probably thinking, oh, you've got no bloody, you need to promote this club. You've got your nightclub popularity is on 0. You're going to have to promote the club. You're going to have to do all this stuff up. I hate keeping this thing up to date. Don't worry, I got you. So if you go down, you can see right here, nightclub, basement level 1. Let's go ahead and go down to there. Once we're in the basement, we can just go to our office that's here in the basement. Let's go ahead and go over to this. Enter. So now you can see nightclub popularity 0. If we go to Resident DJ, we can just play that and go rebook, confirm, rebook, confirm, rebook, confirm, rebook, confirm, rebook, confirm. See what's happening here? Okay. So now if we just back out of this. Now watch this. We just spent a lot of money, right? Now let's look. If we go back into this. Look at our nightclub popularity. I mean, obviously, if you have money like I do, it is the fastest, easiest way to do this. So let me show you that again. Now it's almost full. Resident DJ. Let's just play one of these audios. Rebook, confirm, rebook, confirm, rebook, confirm, rebook, confirm, rebook, confirm. Will that do it? Let's take a little look. Back out. Go back in. And there you have it. Our nightclub popularity is now full. Now, yes, did it cost us like 100k? Yes. But to me, I have money. I prefer doing things fast and easy. We filled up the nightclub thing. All we have to do right now is just do the missions every single day. And by missions, I mean obviously throwing people out of the nightclub and things like that. And if you get a mission where it says you have to drive, right? So let me show you. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So see how we just got a text message? Had a little too much to drink. They passed out. You're like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to drive far away or anything like that. So look, this is all you have to do. So you're just going to come down here. Go all the way down here. Go to your elevator. Let's say go to the basement. Now on the mini map, you can see that that picture of that person is gone. So now if we go back up to the nightclub, you can see there's nothing on our mini map there. All you have to do is run back over to the stairs here, which is where they typically text you. Last seen heading upstairs. You want to find them before start trouble. Might be worth taking out. So you can see it's a different mission. So basically every single time, if you don't want to do one of the driving missions, you can just do what I just did. And it'll essentially reset the mission every single time until you get one where it just says throw somebody out. So anyway, that's how I personally make money with a nightclub. Obviously, other people are going to probably grind this thing a little bit harder, but I'm all about the fastest, easiest way. So let's move on to number 2. And at number 2, listen, I don't think anyone was suspecting this one. A lot of people are probably thinking now this isn't even in their top 5, but the warehouse, ladies and gentlemen, the cargo warehouse. You can see mine is full to the brim right now, and I actually have 5 of these. Let's jump to the office. All right, here we are at our beautiful office overlooking the movie studio right there. So let's go ahead and pull up our warehouse just so you can see what I'm working with right here. Hey, look at this. We have 5 of them full. I don't know what the bloody hell happened here. Obviously, I just missed 2 of them, so we'll have to just have them source that. But you can see I have 5 warehouses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then if we go back here, you're probably thinking, you've only done 16, 17 million. I mean, I only have 42 million, you know what I mean? But this is definitely a business that I needed when I started off, because I could just, it was just so easy. So let me show you. So if you're just starting out with the game, the first warehouse I bought was this one up here. I do think it's the best one. It's my favorite one. It's my main one. But I bought this warehouse right here. Now, if it's your very first warehouse you're purchasing, the first sale you do will give you a 3 times payout. So because of that, make sure you fill it all the way to the top, which is what I did. And then I sold it for 6.6 million. Now with that 6.6 million, I purchased all the other warehouses. And at that time, I was broke. I had hardly any money in the bank. So that's when I started doing the Headhunter missions. I just started doing that until I had a little bit of money. And the other thing with these, the reason I love them so much is they're passive now. You can literally just drive to the warehouse like you saw. I was just there. You could see the little marker. You walk over to Lupe and you can have them source the cargo for you. Now, when you do that, it costs $7,500. So obviously you need a little bit of money in the bank, which is why I did the Headhunter missions. But doing that, they have, it's like odds. They can either source, when they do that, they can either get 1, 2, or 3 crates. And obviously it's going to take some time. But if you're just doing this daily, like every hour, you just visit your warehouses, which is what I did, it's going to fill up quick. And before you know it, you're going to be like me. You're going to have 5 warehouses full of cargo. And the reason I haven't sold these, if I needed a little bit of cash, right now I don't. I've got the like 47 million or whatever I have. I would just sell one of these. And then obviously I would just have Lupe source more cargo for me, so then it fills all the way back up. But I only sold it when I needed the cash. What my goal is like what I have right here, is to have 5 of them. That way, which as you guys know, probably coming up next week or next month, anytime now, anyway, we're going to get double pay for warehouse. We are way overdue. And when that happens, I'm going to sell all 5 of these in a public lobby probably. I'll risk it for a biscuit. And I'll sell all 5 of these at double pay. And we will be rolling in money. They'll be worth like 25 million. But like I say, I'm all about the fastest, easiest way to make money. And people are going to be like, those aren't easy. If you try manually sell or fill those up, it's going to take you a full day just to fill one of them. Yeah, I do agree with you. But once you've purchased all 5, and you just wait around, right? You just wait, you have them source it for you. And then when you're ready to sell them, go ahead and sell them. If you need the cash, if you don't need the cash, just fill them all the way up until it goes to double pay, which is what I'm going to be doing. And then I'm going to sell them. And then I'm going to go from 47 million here to like 60 million. Actually more than that, probably like 65, 70 million. From those 5 warehouses. And I don't need the cash, so I just leave them sitting there. And that is, honestly, if I need cash, I'll sell one, and then I'll just randomly have Lupe source it again for me until it fills all the way back up. But that's honestly, that's probably my favorite way to make money, is the warehouses. All right, now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for number 1. Let's see what it is. That's right. It's what you expected it to be. It is the MC Club. I'm kidding. I absolutely hate this thing. It takes way too much work to constantly be having to fill it up, to constantly doing the delivery missions. And if you wait till it fills all the way up, you got to do the delivery missions, which are awful. I hate it. I'm kidding. All right, let's move on to the actual number one. So what is it, ladies and gentlemen? What is my number one? I think everyone probably guessed it by now. I mean, you should know what it is. It's just by watching the videos on my channel. But that is right, ladies and gentlemen, the Kosatka. Now, right now, I have 47 million in this game, as you guys just saw. I do also have a lot of businesses. Fun fact, if I look at the map right here, I recently bought this. I think I made a video on it. No, I did definitely make a video on it. I bought the airplane hangar. I'm going to be honest. Obviously, my goal is to buy all the businesses in the game, and I pretty much have all of that right now. But the main reason I bought this is not only during the update, supposedly you made more money from it. It's garbage. It's still rubbish. But the main reason for me purchasing this, and I purchased it on sale. That's another way I have money, because I save my money. I only buy it when it's on sale. But the main reason I bought this is so that I could just fly over it. Just so I could fly over it and I didn't get 5 stars. That was literally it. I wanted to be able to fly over this thing and not have to go all the way around it. That is why I purchased it. You could say that's a waste of money, but to me, that is a huge investment. But yeah, I have pretty much every business you can have in this game. And again, this is all about my fastest, easiest ways to make money. For other people, it's going to be different. But I'm just being honest with you. Most people you watch are going to be doing probably this, the Kosatka. Is it boring doing the Cayo Perico Heist all the time? Maybe for some people, but obviously if you're here watching my channel, you probably found my channel because of the Cayo Perico Heist. I absolutely love this thing. If you want to see the fastest, easiest way to do it, I have videos on that. If you want to see some entertainment, which is me spinning the wheel, which literally whatever it spins on is how I have to do the heist, whether it's the vehicle, the entry point, the exit point, the weapons we use. The wheel tells me how I have to do it, and it's a really fun series, and I do it because I absolutely love doing the heist, and I wanted to find a way that I could do it more often and have it be fun and exciting. But I have made tens of millions with this thing, and obviously you can replay this like every 3 hours if you do it solo, but I only do it once a day. And people are like, how do you have so much money? I'm like, dude, if I do this once a day and get like, let's say 1.5 million on average every single day, within a month, if you just do it every day for a month, even if you don't do it 2 days, you take 2 days off a week, you do it like 4 days a week, I don't know, you're still gonna make like 30 million in 1 month by just messing around with this bloody thing doing the heist. So yeah, that is it. That is my number one. We went from number 5 was the Headhunters. It's just quick, easy cash, and it only takes 4 minutes. And also, that kind of ties in with number 2. So you obviously source cargo for your bunker, and then once you finish that, you can do a Headhunter in between. And then once you've done that, you go back to the source cargo for the warehouse. That's just kind of how I did it. That's how I made a lot of money early on. And number 4, we have the bunker. Again, fast, easy. It's passive. You just sell it every couple days in a public lobby, and you're good to go. Number 3 being the Nightclub. I personally only use the Nightclub for the wall safe. I really don't do the delivery missions very often, but that alone is more than enough money. If you play for a few hours every single day, you're going to be making hundreds of thousands just from the Nightclub every day. Warehouses, as you guys saw, my warehouses are full. Whenever I need some extra cash, I don't right now, but early on when I didn't have any, whenever I needed it, I would just sell one of the warehouses and then just have Lupe source the cargo for me. And right now, as you can see, I'm sitting waiting until it gets the double pay, and as soon as it does, I'm sitting on like 25 million worth of cargo. So that's going to be a good payday. And then number 1 being the Kosatka. And it's the beast. You guys know that. I didn't even need to say that. It's probably the same for a lot of you guys, but especially me, since that's what most of my channel revolves around, is the Cayo Perico Heist. But again, the thing you have to understand is this is my top 5 ways I make money, right? I know a lot of people are going to say the agency. I personally, the agency is good, and the Dre missions and all of that, it is good, but I just like doing things the fastest, easiest way for me, and that is the 5 things that I've mentioned here today with you. And also, people are going to say the Acid Lab. That is a really good business as well to make money solo, but it does take time. It takes a lot of time, and I personally prefer doing like the Cayo Perico Heist and the warehouses and stuff than I do the Acid Lab. And to be completely honest with you, right now, the way I'm making most of my money is just number 1. I do this every single day, make 1.5 million, and that's it. I'm making about 1.5 million a day. I'm not doing any of the other businesses. I will collect money from the Nightclub safe, but that's pretty much it. The bunker, when I remember, I'll fill that thing up and sell it when I need it. The headhunter missions, I only really do those when I'm sourcing up the warehouses. And as you can see, my warehouses are full right now, so I'm not doing that. So I'm not really doing the headhunter either. But those are my top 5 ways. You wanted to know how I made all my money. I just told you those are the top 5 ways that I make money. And right now we're sitting pretty with our Kosatka, and I'm loving every minute of it. So I would love to know your honest opinions. How do you guys make your money? If you're new to the game and you're looking for ways to make money, I suggest maybe trying out the way that I just did it. If you're a veteran of GTA Online and you've been playing maybe 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't know. If you're a veteran, let us know how you make money. Honestly, though, if you literally just do the KO every day like I do, let us know. If you do other things, let us know. Well, how I make the majority of my money in this game is this sub. And if it's not for this, then I'm doing the other things. The warehouse, the nightclub, the bunker, and the headhunting. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped some people. It's not really a video teaching you how to make money. It's just showing you how I make my money, what my top 5 money-making methods are. But in tomorrow's video, I have an update on the Cayo Perico Heist. If you saw last week's video, I was showing you the fastest, easiest way to do it since the update for 2023. And this week, I have an updated one. I know, it's been a week. You're probably thinking, how can you do an updated one? You just did one a week ago. Well, I've learned a lot since then. I've been practicing it and learning new things about it. And I have an updated video for that coming out tomorrow. And then on Saturday, we have the legendary Cayo Perico Spin the Wheel. But anyway, thanks for hanging around, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the love on the channel recently. It means the world to me. Thanks for all the likes, subscriptions, everything. It is, you guys are absolute legends. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.